Hi, how you doing, everyone? Just to let you know, it's been a long time since I've done video blogging. I really miss it. But today, I thought, let me do something. It's been a while. And I have a fantastic topic now because I'm actually, if you look at the background, I don't know if you can see, I'm just leaving Terminal 5. It's my first time of being here at Terminal 5. I've just dropped somebody off. Name withheld. Yes, name withheld. Okay. He's traveling to Nigeria. So that's one of the reasons that I don't want to give you the name in case, I'm rubber, they operate now, they wait for the person to say, this guy they call with lots of money, whereas no chichi, nothing they happen, money no day, anywhere. We're all just, struggling over here, you get me? You can see I'm very, very tired. Came back home around 3 o'clock in the morning, and 7 o'clock, I'm good to go. Up, now. So anyway, let's talk about luggage, excess luggage, and everything that entails it. And I want to deal with Africans, if not black people. Or even if I want to narrow it down, if I narrow it down to Niger, it will be more interesting because we know ourselves. We know what we are like when it comes to getting ready to travel and packing our luggage. We know what we are like. I don't know. It's like my Niger people, they just want to pack everything to Niger. Don't ask me why, because I don't know why. Sorry, I'm trying to look out for my way out as well, exit, because it's my first time here, so please bear with me. Anyway, when you book your ticket or pay for it or buy it, whatever you want to call it, it always specify on the ticket, on the booking form if you like, how many luggage you are entitled to. But you know what I've noticed is people just ignore it. I'm going through M25 and I just had an announcement that people should avoid M25 today. I can't remember what the reason was, but well, I'm there already, so I'll see what happened. You get it? Anyway, traveling back to London now. So people just put everything in their luggage. And let me ask you a question. How many people, how many of us, I'm talking about black people, have what is it called, a mechanism at home to weigh your luggage? Most people that I know, they have scales. The scales that you step on just to measure your weight. That's what most people use. But how accurate is it? We don't know. This is probably one of the reasons that we always get to the airport and then we find out that our luggage is overweight, very fat luggage, and then we have to be taking stuff out. Well, this gentleman I just took to the airport today, right, a friend of mine, he got to the airport and he was panicking, traveling, I'm not going to tell you the name of the airline as well, I wouldn't want to give it away, but it's an European airline. It's not Arik, with Arik, SS luggage is like it's allowed there, but This one, they go by the book. If your luggage is if you're overweight, they will empty your stuff. They won't let you in, basically. So he was panicking, blah blah blah, blah. Oh my God, it's got a lot of stuff, this, that. But fortunately for him, everything went well, right? But to some people, they always get to the airport, and to be quite honest, I put my hands on. I was guilty of it once in my lifetime. I go to the airport and I find out that I've gone. Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure that I approach the right lane. Okay, so I find out that my luggage was overweight, so I had to empty as well. Thank God, we always ask our friends to bring us to the airport so that they can take our leftovers. I call it leftovers because of the rubbish that you're going to be taking away that is not going to be traveling with you because your luggage is overweight. So why is it that we do this? Why can't we do the right thing? We know what to do. Why can't we just get something that will weigh our luggage correctly? And having said that, I'm not generalizing, because I know there are some people who are very organized, but majority of us are not organized. So these are the people I'm talking about. So send me your view. What do you think about it? How can we improve it? How many of you have a mechanism where you can use to weigh your luggage at home? And how many times in your lifetime have you taken your stuff to the airport and not having to empty or take anything back home? Has it been accurate all the time? Or are you one of them? We need to change. Do you think you need to change? If so, what step are you taking towards this change? You understand? I'm going to change. Word of mouth is not good enough. We need to take the step, because I'm saying this, I don't have evidence, but I'm thinking that black people, Africans, and Nigerians will be the most difficult people at the airport. People who are giving the most problem at the airport because of our lack of organization. We like to come in late to the airport, African time. We take you to the airport, and when we get there, we occupy the weighing machine just because we didn't do a proper job at home. Start offloading. I'm sure some people will be spending over 25 minutes offloading. Wow, I'm just enjoying this air condition in the car. I haven't used air condition for a very, very long time. Wow, I'm happy with this one now. Such a beautiful day in London as well. Well, I'm not in London now, outside London, but I'm traveling back to London. So, what do you think? I want to hear your view. Some people, it's the same day that they will be organizing transport. Let me call it taxi. The taxi I was counting on let me down. Or my friend who was meant to take me let me down. Why do you have to ask your friend to take you to the airport? Why can't we just call a cab? Or even, I have a friend, I'm not going to mention his name as well. He's been here for over 25 years. So if you like, you can say he's been Europeanized. So he told me that anytime he's traveling abroad, including Nigeria, he's always traveling with the family. on the tube. He takes the tube home. I said, wow, with your family, is that not stressful? Nah. He said it's even economical. He showed me how much it cost. It actually cost less than taking a car to the airport. And this guy I'm talking about, his wife has a brand new car. He also has a brand new car. So he just prefer to take underground to the airport. He said it's less stressful, and he doesn't have to leave his airport, and he doesn't even, because many times I've volunteered to take him to the airport. He said, DJ, don't worry yourself, Jerry, and I've planned my journey, so don't worry, just relax yourself. I know how hard you work. I don't want to disturb you, my brother. Fine. I think he's a considerate person. He thinks about me. You know, he doesn't want to inconvenience me. But how many of us are like that? Again, I raise my hand. I'm guilty of that. Because on many occasions, my friends had taken me to the airport. They volunteered. And it was an offer that I couldn't refuse. I actually didn't want to refuse it. I could if I wanted. Why not? Anyway, there are so many issues involved, but I'm just going inside. I'm gonna have a break here because I haven't had breakfast. What I'm going to buy, or the fast food, I'm not going to mention the name because that would be advertising. They're not paying me for doing that, so I'm not going to mention the name at all. So I'm just packing, so I think this is probably the best time for me to say my goodbye, cut it off. You know? And I want to say to everyone, you can see as I drive the, you know, I take safety very seriously. I check my mirrors before I maneuver, before I do anything basically. So please be safe. It doesn't mean because you are driving you have to abandon the rules and regulations on the road. You know, be safe, because if you think about it, the government is thinking about you. They're thinking about your safety. So ladies and gentlemen, whenever you drive, please be safe. Safety should be paramount in everything you do. Thank you and goodbye. Please join me on Twitter and Instagram. My name is djalijournalist. djalijournalist. Ali with single L. Thank you. Bye. And you know how to spell journalist, Abby.